Straight into the Silverton Bolt and Nut Challenge now. And 2 heats of racing over this weekend. Certainly got one of the biggest fields of motorcycles we've seen in a long, long time. 48 motorcycles on the track, and eventually 46 of them went to battle. The Fourways Motorcycles boys are going to be in the house, fighting hard at the front end with Henk Scaling, Harry Timmerman, and look out for Eric Cook as we go on board here with the big boss man of Fourways Motorcycles, RIAAN FOURIE, on the naked Z1000. Naked bikes around this track might be a little bit tricky. Well, let's have a look and see, because there's always been a big battle amongst the naked bikes as well. Look at that! Okay, there's 10, 12, 13 bikes abreast down into Crowthorne. Who's going to find that special line? Oh, around the outside, looks like some great lines coming out of Rod McLaughlin as he sneaks through and moves up into about 6th place. A super start from Henk Scaling, he leads things out. And on his tail, Harry Timmerman starting to close in as well as they go out a barbecue onto the back straight towards Sunset Corner. Great start here in the mid-pack. You can see guys starting to sort out. Timmerman is coming though. This is a really great start there from Harry Timmerman. Eric Cook just behind them. And you can see Sarah Murray just battling a little bit off the start line and looking for a way to sneak through. Harry Potgieter also got a great start there. And of course HP now on an HP4. So loving life after he stepped across from Triumph after a long relationship there with the Triumph brand. Heading down into the S's now. Looks like things starting to open up. We go on board with the Suzuki here of No Rules man, HENDRIK ERASMUS. He's been on a Honda at the start of the season. He went to a BMW for a while and has decided to go back to his Suzuki. And things looking very good there for Erasmus on the No Rules racing machine. But looking extremely good here for Henk Scaling as he starts to open up a little margin over Harry Timmerman and the hard-charging Eric Cook. Little issues at the front and the back end of the field there, which we don't normally see, but Gareth Jackson, not where he would like to be, that is for sure. Action Jackson normally fighting for top 3 honours here, and it looks like the busy amount of traffic on circuit has caught him out ever so slightly. Down through Cheetah, up towards Ingwe, the final turn on the circuit, and a bit of a change up here as we see McLaughlin moving to 2nd. Eric Cook is certainly closing on Timmerman, and a nice little battle about to start there between the R1 Yamaha man. Yeah, you can see the naked bikes starting to come in amongst some of the 600s and the slightly bigger 1000s with fairings on. And right now, the leading naked motorcycle is from Fourways Motorcycles. Johan doing an incredible job there to hang on to the lead of the nakeds on that number 10 Fourways Motorcycle Z1000. This is Nicholas Greitenbach looking back. If I'm not mistaken, that is going to be one of our youngest riders on the circuit there. And a good ride as well on that Triumph 675 from Austin Olivier. Now we go into the mid-pack again. There's Erasmus. He's got ahead of the 141, and I can tell you, Sarah Murray won't be happy about that. He's going to fight hard to close in and maybe catch and pass again HENDRIK ERASMUS on the Suzuki. This is great running here from the 2 Adrenaline Powersport boys. They're having a great outing. Little issues there, unfortunately, for one of the riders coming in. Looks like Dion Smith is going to have to park it on this heat. Harry Timmerman late on the brakes up in Leeuwkop. Oh, man, that was so close. Harry Timmerman nearly took out Scaling into Leeuwkop. Great evasive riding there from Eric Cook to miss both of them. But I don't know what he was quite thinking heading into Leeuwkop corner. That's definitely not the line you want to be on, but fortunately all 3 of them survived. Further down the field there, you can see Nassif Udala having a magic run. And he's just ahead of RIAAN FOURIE, who's got ahead of Johan Nokia in the Z1000 naked battle. Great to see a whole bunch of riders there. Lundy Sinden coming back there for Milwaukee Racing. Jason Joshua, all the way from Port Elizabeth, has made his way up to be part and parcel of this awesome event to open up what is now the new Kyalami. Harry Timmerman having a big look up here for the inside and for the lead. He sneaks through, but can he hang on? I think he might be outgunned as they come around there. No, he's not. He's hung on. Great ride here from Timmerman to keep out Henk Scaling. Scaling, I think, is going to be looking for a way through by the end of this lap. He's not going to allow Harry Timmerman on that R1 to beat him out. Nice little run there from Eric Cook, who's sitting comfortably in 3rd, waiting for something to go wrong. Oh, rider down! That's a big pity there. Vanna Strom going down all by himself and has stricken himself in the middle of the circuit. It could be a possibility of a safety car or even, I'm going to say, a red flag. Riders having to go left, right and centre. One of the No Rules riders, I think that was Austin Olivier, just missing the man stuck on the circuit, and eventually the red flag comes out and brings the race to a slightly shortened version. Strom was just trying to go up the inside of the rider in front of him. I think it might have been HP. And well done to the riders for missing him, coming from behind. There's results there. And a great ride from Henk Scaling to win out over Harry Timmerman, Eric Cook and McLaughlin. Ryan Janakis and Murray beating out HP at the end. We caught up with Hugo Bradfield from Fourways.
Was just a bit getting used to the new track, but knowing most of the old track was pretty easy getting used to it. But overall the racing was awesome.